Auburn Blitz is now on the air, your daily look into what's happening in Auburn athletics. With your host, Andy Graham, Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee, War Eagle.
Hello again, everyone, and good Monday afternoon. Welcome into this, the latest edition of the Auburn Blitz. I am Andy Graham alongside Jim Hardy. We'll be with you for the next hour, taking your comments, taking your phone calls, talking about everything going on in the world of Auburn athletics. A huge win for the Auburn basketball team as they take down Kentucky in dramatic fashion, 75-74 over the weekend. Certainly we'll talk about that game, what it means for the rest of the season, what it meant for this team, how it played out. The baseball team goes out to Texas and sweeps 3 wins for this young baseball team, 6-1 now on the season. Some nice wins, some pretty impressive wins for them. The softball team goes out to California and has 3 or 4 really nice wins and 1 really bad loss. But maybe that was just maybe that was the anomaly against UCLA, that it was a very, very ugly game. But nonetheless, these things and much more we'll talk about today. Love to get your thoughts and your perspective on all Auburn athletics. So give us a call, 256-234-6221. We'll be here again with you, and the phone lines are open throughout the show. So give us a call. Let us know what's on your mind. Let us know what you think about this. Jim, good to see you today. It's turned winter again.
It is very, very cold.
The wind is brutal.
We dealt with it yesterday. It was a high here in the 40s, and that wind was about 25 outside. And tried to do a little fishing, and you could just throw your lure up and the wind blow it out there for you. You didn't even have to throw it.
That's rough. If you got to really want to fish. That's right. To be out there and to do that, for sure. Well, Auburn takes down Kentucky 75-74. Again, this game went kind of back and forth, and Auburn battled back, got the lead, and it looked like they were maybe going to, be in control down the stretch. And then much like the Mississippi State game, it kind of evaporated. Mm-hmm. And, you found yourself in a hole, and right there at the end, you get you want to call it a fortunate call? I thought the guy, he did push off. There's no question he did push off. That's a call that you don't always get, but Auburn got it at home. I think Auburn deserves it at home. They've earned that right to get that kind of call at home. And Elijah Freeman, following up, tips it, is the Johnny on the spot, tips it in, and Auburn gets the victory. It's a huge win.
Yeah, I had read that a couple of the officials on the floor were not the whole staff, but 2 of the ones on the floor were part of the Texas A&M loss for Auburn on the last shot.
Yeah,
if that's
heard
the case,
that.
Then maybe that's a little payback for, hey guys, we know we messed it up last time.
I would hope that they would be feeling like, hey, maybe we owe this team a little something. But if that's right, I'll take it.
Well, it's like what you said. That thing can be called. What was called could be not called or called all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's kind of like, to me, in the football reference, it's like holding for an offensive lineman. You could call it on every play if you wanted to.
Yeah.
You could be tic-tacky about it, but there's times where it's egregious and you grab a jersey and pull a guy to the ground. That's holding. But like what they're doing, if those guards and people are trying to get themselves freed up, you got to do a few things to get a little movement in there. And sometimes they just should let them play through that, you know.
Well, did Kevin Overton did he put on a Emmy-winning performance? Probably. Sure. Yes, but did the guy push off? Absolutely he did. So, but again, that didn't win the game.
No.
Auburn had to go win it, and they did. And
that's
thank goodness.
Just like we brought up to A&M when you're losing at the end. Auburn actually, in my book, didn't need to call at the end because at some point in that game you had 16, 17-point lead and you gave it away.
Yeah.
This game, not the same way. You didn't have that kind of lead, but this way you that shot didn't make this game. Auburn earned the game. You know, like the play of Murphy down low. I was so happy with him this time. He got in there and grinded out and was dunking it on their head. 25
points in this game, a career high.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. Certainly a high since he's been at Auburn. He had a great 10 rebounds as well in this game. Elijah Freeman steps up, 11 points, the second leading scorer, because Keyshawn Hall did not have his best game. Only had 10 points, but he had 9 boards, 7 assists. If you're not going to be a great scorer in the game, you got to step up in other ways, and he did that as well. So,
well, and you got to know that most of these teams, we've played long enough in the season now, they know he's the guy to go take out of the game. So he's got to see it coming that he may get double and triple teamed at sometimes to make him get the ball out of his hands.
Yeah, no doubt. Now that sets up Auburn. You go to Oklahoma, who has struggled most of the year. Now, they got a lot of close losses. So this, again, it don't matter the next 4 games, they could go either way. Don't look at the records. You know, Auburn could go on the road and could lose to Oklahoma, certainly. But you're in a position now, you could feel like, hey, we should go on the road and beat this Oklahoma team. You got Ole Miss and LSU at home. Those are 2 teams that have struggled as well. You've already beaten Ole Miss one time this year. You beat them in the Tad Pad. Well, they don't call it that anymore, but still. The Pavilion. And LSU has really struggled for most of the year. Then you finish up with Alabama at home. You put yourself in a position where you can finish the season at 10-8 or 9-9. You know, and I think that certainly gets you in the NCAA tournament. So this win was a pivotal win, pivotal game, and to take advantage of it says a lot about and to break that 5-game or 4-game, was it 4 or 5? 4-game losing streak. That was the biggest game of the season so far, no doubt. Stephen Pearl said much the same about the game, how big it was, you know, how getting down 9 early and being able to battle back. You know, you could have mailed it in, but the crowd looked energetic. It looked like a normal Neville Arena crowd, and I think that had something to do with it as well.
Oh, there's no doubt. I mean, when you get them at home and you get that crowd behind you, when those games like we just watched are so physical and they're beating each other up on the inside, it really helps to get that crowd behind you when it's that tight game.
Yeah. Oh, it was physical. Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
I've watched a decent amount of basketball, especially for Auburn, the last couple of years, and I have not seen more dunks. I mean, it seemed like every other play they were dunking on somebody.
Yeah.
Now, is that defensive breakdowns that they were letting that go on because they were trying to keep Hall, you know, out there on the outside and giving Murphy those open things, and Overton and Jovic made a few of them, you know, on a freshman Kentucky had. He was dunking on him.
Yeah.
It just seemed like, like I said, a really physical game.
I think there's probably something to that about overcorrecting to try to get to one guy and leaving an open lane for other guys. A big win for our team. Felt like it was one that we had to get just based on where we were in the season and that recent 5-game stretch. Our guys did a good job battling the highs and the lows of that game because there was a bunch of them. There was 11 lead changes. Game was tied 10 times. Our guys just continued to fight. We got down 9 early, and to burn a timeout and refocus the group. We had to fix our body language a little bit. It wasn't great at halftime. It wasn't great coming out of halftime. Bruce was notorious for he would not call timeouts in those kind of situations. He felt like it was better for the team to kind of learn to, you got to fight your way out of this when you get on a bad streak. Mm-hmm. Stephen's a little different. He'll call a quick timeout to get them kind of refocused and get them kind of on the right track. It seemed to help in this game right out of the gate for sure.
Definitely a coaching philosophy there, because some of them, like the old saying, Joe momentum, once it gets going in the team's favor, you want to take that time out and break it, make them have to sit over there and cool off a little bit.
Yeah.
Get them thinking a little bit. They may overthink some of their plays and run things the wrong way. Then you got other guys, Bruce been in it so long. Depending on the team, for me, if you would have had a younger team, I might have let them fight their way through some of that. So once they become older players, they know how to get over that.
Well, this team, it seemed like it finally maybe started playing together a little bit. Mm-hmm. It didn't look like 5 guys out there, as individuals playing. It looked like a team trying to accomplish the mission.
These are all ifs, but if what you brought up, you make this run right here at the end of all these teams that are below us in the standings now in the SEC, if we could pick up the Ole Miss, the LSU, pick up all those wins, and you squeeze yourself into a 7, 8, 9 seed, I'd hate to be the guys on the other end that had to play this Auburn team, because they really, you get the wins that the losses that we've lost real close, could be looking at a 4 or 5 seed, and they're probably going to end up 8 or 9. Yeah. And somebody's not going to want to see them in the first round, I think.
Yeah. 9, if you can get to 9 and 8 going to Tuscaloosa.
Yeah.
You feel pretty good.
Well, if you end 9 and 9, what do you see it? 7 or a 9 seed?
Yeah, you're right about that 8 seed. I'd take probably right smack in the middle. All right, we got to take a break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more right after this.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
L&M Pawn and Gun, located in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, is East Alabama and West Georgia's complete gun, tactical, and pawn shop. It invites the region to shop over 500 firearms in stock, on the floor, and ready for sale at the market's best values. At L&M Pawn and Gun, we specialize in all tactical guns, equipment, and parts, including AK-47 and AR-15s. Specialized parts for tactical guns as well as suppressors and other parts you can't find anywhere. L&M Pawn and Gun has it all in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, or shop online, lmpawnandgun.com.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Big things are happening at Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika.
Chevy Silverado and Traverse are ready for your driveway. Drive home today a full-size powerhouse Chevy Silverado with up to $13,000 off. Or get a loaded Traverse, the roomy Chevy SUV with third-row seating, and enjoy up to $6,500 off.
Buy today and you won't pay till May.
Smart people from all over the USA buy from Glenn Smith Chevrolet.
Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy Graham and Jim Hardy here with you. We'll be with you for another 45 more minutes. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us today. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you all being with us on this cold day. 256-234-6221. Give us a call. Let us know what's on your mind to be part of the conversation. We are brought to you each and every day by J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. No job's too big, no job is too small, commercial or residential, for all your needs. Give them a call today, 334-531-0199. And Sensagreen, heating, cooling, and insulation. For air that's cool and clean, call on Sensagreen. For air that's warm and clean, call on Sensagreen. They are the carrier dealer in this area. 334-487-3555. That is Sensagreen and J.A. Smith. We appreciate so much our corporate partners here. We could not do the show without them. And just go and, if you want a quality business, these are two that you definitely need to be in business with. All right, we're talking about Auburn defeating Kentucky 75-74. Do you feel better about Auburn's chances now of making the NCAA? Do you, how do you feel about Auburn? Can they finish this thing strong? Can they finish out the season like they should? They got a game against Oklahoma on the road in Norman tomorrow night, 8 o'clock on the ESPNU. My goodness, another 8 o'clock, then 7:30, and then 9 against LSU. I mean, this is getting kind of ridiculous here. We're getting the late games here at
Every
9.
one of them.
But anyway, all right, Elijah Freeman, the game winner there, that clinched it for Auburn. Elijah Freeman comes in, and him and Keyshawn Murphy are just phenomenal in the second half. They did a lot of really good things for us. We've got to do a better job finishing games. Yeah, that is the understatement of the season there. I mean, Auburn was in control and blew it against Mississippi State. They were in control and blew it against Texas A&M. They were.
I think Georgia could.
They were up in that game in Georgia in that overtime and let it slip away. This team has not learned yet how to close out games tremendously. Maybe this one will push them over that line. I hope. We were up 4 at the under 4 media and just talked about having to finish. We had 2 coverage mistakes on back-to-back possessions that led to threes, very similar to the Mississippi State game. We've got to stop doing that if we want to win. Yeah, this is Stephen Pearl, by the way, of course. A lot to learn from. We were down 3 late. Find a way to get to the free throw line, make 2, and draw a foul on the press. Our guys just hung in there, and Elijah obviously makes the big play late. Yeah, I mean, again, like you said, I mean, you battle back, you take the lead, you're up, 4, just trying to grind it out, and, you have a couple of missed shots. How many? I think Auburn in the first half was 2 of 12 on layups, bunnies. I mean, you talk about how many. If they didn't dunk it, they were missing layups.
Yeah, I saw Pettiford miss 2, like easily. He had 1 breakaway that he laid it up and didn't go.
Yeah, that's just. I mean, you got to finish strong in those situations, and that's comes back to haunt you, the lack of size. A lot of times going up strong amongst the forest that you're playing with a lot of these teams in the SEC. So it makes you wonder how in the world did Auburn go and to dominate and to get the win at Florida like they did amongst some of the better interior play in the country. But anyway, it was a big win. It springboards Auburn into this win. Into this game tomorrow night at Oklahoma. That's one that's definitely, it's a road game that is clearly winnable for Auburn, but don't take it for granted. You got to go take it. Got to be disciplined. You got to do the things that all the little things to get a win there. So tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, ESPNU. We'll talk about that game on Wednesday. All right, we got to take another break, but don't go anywhere. How about some baseball? Auburn getting it done. Now 6-1 on the season. We'll talk about that when we come back right after this.
Chick-fil-A is always the best option when you're on the go, but they are also great when it comes to planning your next event, from tailgating to birthday parties to weddings. Call Chick-fil-A Alexander City at 256-289-7955 for catering or order on the Chick-fil-A app. Make sure to choose the Alexander City location and have your catering order ready to go. Nugget trays, mac and cheese trays, fruit trays, cookie trays, gallons of our famous lemonade or tea, and chilled grilled chicken sub sandwiches, and a lot more options. Make it Chick-fil-A Alexander City for your next event.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensigreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit Sensigreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top-quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes. They're installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Henderson & Coker is a premier custom general contractor located in Central Alabama. With over 50 years of industry experience, Henderson & Coker has been crafting stunning custom residential and commercial spaces for families and businesses throughout Alabama and Georgia. If you're in the market for a top-of-the-line luxury home or specialized commercial work, contact the experts at 256-750-7383 and check them out on the web at hendersonandcoker.com.
Join the 43rd Alabama State Games, June 12th through 14th, 2026. Compete in Olympic-style events and support Alabama youth sports. Discover the power of sports. Registration opens March 1st at alagames.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Jim here with you. About 30 more minutes left in today's show. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us. I always like to remind you about Pepper Tree Steaks and Wines. Great place to get some tremendous food in the Montgomery or Auburn area. Go and check them out today. They got daily lunch specials. You can go to their website and see those. That's Pepper Tree. That's steaksandwine.com. That's just the letter N, steaksandwine.com. daily lunch specials, lunch specials specials for your catering needs, whatever they might be. The food is absolutely delicious, and the people are wonderful. Go and check them out in Montgomery on Pepper Tree and in Auburn on East Glen. That's Pepper Tree Steaks and Wines. They are also the sponsor for our post-game shows that we do, that Brett and Faith do. So go and check them out. They are you'll be definitely glad that you did. All right, Auburn baseball now 6-1 on the season. They go out to Arlington, Texas, and play in a little tournament out there. Take care of Kansas State 5-1. Pretty impressive win over Florida State 8-5, and then take care of Louisville as well 10-6. Florida State and Louisville both ranked teams in the top 25, and Auburn able to get that done. The starting pitching again was very good. That game against Florida State, very Jackson Sanders gives up 4 in the first inning. Auburn's down 4-0 in the first inning. A lot of people would be, a lot of coaches would have pulled him. Butch sticks with him, lets him work it out. He comes out, settles down, only gives up 1 more hit. The offense, battles back, and Auburn wins that one 8-5. Again, another, those solid performance. After getting blanked by Cincinnati in the midweek, 8-0, coming back and going on the road and winning these 3, it's a big deal.
No, it's no question. I mean, those are solid teams. You always know at the end of the year you're going to see a Florida State bidding for one of those big tournaments. Sometimes a super regional. Those guys are always solid. And Louisville has got a great program as well. So, I mean, I was the most impressed out of all of it over the weekend. I think I told you I'd studied them that first weekend when they were playing Youngstown State, and I sent you a text like, where's the damn offense? And it slowly and steady, Gabe's bringing them around, and you're seeing a lot of hitting in these ball games. And timely hitting. Yeah, timely hitting. And Auburn is, like you said, the offense, the bats have woken up a little bit. You got to figure that Florida State and Louisville have as good a pitching, or the kind of pitching that you're going to start to see in the SEC a little bit. I don't really know about Kansas State, but Auburn took care of them in game 1. Again, the sophomore Jake Marciano is 1-0 on the year, but he has been really, really good so far. You look up and down the lineup, again, the batting averages look exactly where you'd want them to look. Auburn's got a couple of guys hitting over 500 right now. Now, granted, they have not had as many at bats as some of the other guys, but got 3 other guys batting 400 or better that have had a lot of at bats. So we'll see what happens moving forward, but got a couple of I think got a tournament are coming up. I forget who they play. The midweek?
Yeah.
It's West Georgia, I think, or something. Okay. Yeah, I think it's West Georgia.
West Georgia this coming up.
And they're pulling Nebraska at the weekend.
And then Nebraska.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I
Nebraska was just in the tournament they were in, but they chose to get them off of the schedule since they were going to play them in a home series anyway. There's no sense to play them in Arlington and then turn around and play them in Auburn.
True.
So, and Nebraska, that's what I was sitting here looking at my notes to make sure I had it right. Nebraska finished up the tournament in Arlington, beating Florida State on the final Sunday 10-1.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Nebraska, not a bad team as well.
Right.
That'll be coming to Auburn. That'll be a nice challenge, and good competition, because the SEC is clearly the best conference in the country. That you're going to see that week in and week out. You want to be a little prepared for that. You want to have – it's kind of like the idea of Bruce scheduling all these very difficult teams. Yes, I mean, your record doesn't look quite as impressive as it would, but it battle tests you for the tournament, and that's really what matters.
Oh, there's no doubt, because like what you brought up, if you're going to get into a tournament field, that you're going to see varieties of different pitchers that like they saw at Youngstown State. I mean, I think I talking to you on that after they played that weekend, that guy that had that one big hook to him, they just until you get some reps looking at that, you can't make that up in batting practice on the field,
Yeah.
And you have to see this in live game action. And people are, just like we talk about basketball, going to attack you in different ways. These coaches are looking at this, and there's going to be one team pitch Bub Terrell different than they would have if it was Florida State may pitch him a certain way. The coach at Kansas State say, no, I want to throw him this way. You get so much live experience that it's hard to get anything by you as the season goes on.
Yeah. Again, the pitching staff, even the bullpen, pitching very well. The starters, you got 3 sophomore starters out there right now. Again, that's young guys, but very impressive so far on the season. So when we come back, we'll take a look at this softball team and how they went out and played in California, the Mary Nutter Classic. Some good, a lot of good, some bad, but overall, I think right where they want to be. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after this.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We are located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill in Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
Uh-oh, a home emergency is looming. But wait, your favorite hero is here to save the day again. The Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air Home Heroes are here with up to 24 months no-interest financing. Need a bigger fix? Pow! You'll find heroic savings on tankless water heaters, whole home water filtration, HVAC replacements, generators, garage door replacements, and more. When your home needs saving, call Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open, located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all: Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare. Serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Lake Martin Mobile Detailing is the #1 auto and boat detailing company in Central Alabama. Don't trust your vehicle or boat to just anybody. Hire the professionals. Top-of-the-line ceramic coating, detailing, gel coat restoration, and paint correction gives you the options to take care of your boat or vehicle the right way. Located on Highway 63, just about 2 miles from Highway 280 in Alexander City, Lake Martin Mobile Detailing will have you riding in style. Call them today at 256-794-2328.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Jim here with you. Just a couple more segments left in today's show. The Auburn softball team goes out to California to play in a tournament out there. Auburn now 13-4 on the year. Again, they opened up the tournament, beating the number 18 team in the country, Oregon, 10-5, 14 hits in that game. Auburn's offense continues to hit the softball really well. You get an unbalanced kind of performance, but S.J. Guerin goes 3 2/3, gives up 4 runs, but only 2 of those earned. And then Ella Harrison comes in, gets the win, only giving up 1 run. So you get the things started off right. Then you play UCLA, who's the highest rated team in the tournament. They were 7-3 coming into the game. They were 8-3 coming out of the game. It was just, I don't quite know. This is obviously an outlier because you look at UCLA's record, and they had not done anything like this coming into the game. They had not done anything like this going out of the game. Now, the record was good, and they're, what'd you say, 13-3?
Yeah, they're almost sitting identical to Auburn in record.
They're good. I mean, they got a good record, and they've played some quality opponents. They've played some also-rans. But 18 runs in 1 inning, in the 3rd inning in this game. I don't know what I mean, it just kind of everything blew up. Harrison, Auburn's ace, ends up taking the loss. She gave up 4 runs through 2 1/3, but Abby Herndon, the redshirt freshman, comes in. She ends up giving up 7 runs in 1/3 of an inning, and then Tambora comes in, doesn't record an out, and gives up 4 runs, but only 1 of them earned. So an error or something took place there, not sure. And then they throw the freshman in there and just say, we're going to throw you to the wolves here. But she goes to 1 1/3 and gives up 8 runs, but only 2 of them again earned. So a couple of errors in there that cost Auburn really big, and it just kind of, I think, it's one of those things. Once things start to fall apart, it's kind of like a mudslide, and there, it just starts to a snowball down a hill too. It was a bad 23-1 loss for this Auburn team, but they bounced back the next game. That says a lot about the coaching staff. It says a lot about the team that you can kind of just throw that one in the trash and come out and beat BYU 10-1 in 5 innings. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, that says something about them, their mental fortitude, if nothing else.
Oh, yeah. No, it's definitely, to see what they done like you said, the UCLA game would be an anomaly. As a whole for the weekend, they went over there and were impressive. They took care of the games they were supposed to. They, even getting the Oregon win versus a ranked team is impressive for them. So, as I was telling you during the break, do we kind of start putting them in that category of on the fringe of the top 25? Do we feel like they're that good?
I definitely think so. I mean, they beat a couple of ranked teams now. So, they don't. Washington, I believe, Washington was ranked. They dropped that one 5-2. Come back, beat Fullerton 2-1, and then hammer Cal 19-5. So Auburn, 5-inning California, but are they going to score? 19. Are they going to do that at another time this year? Probably not. So it happens.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that would happen in SEC play.
You probably not, but overall, I feel really good about this softball team moving into SEC play, which Auburn's got the Jane B. Moore Memorial Tournament coming up this weekend. Troy, Virginia Tech, and USC Upstate will be involved in that. And then it's SEC play after that. So you got one more weekend of out of conference, and then I think Auburn opens with Kentucky at home. So that's going to be, out of conference season is already over. Now you get into the gauntlet of the SEC, and there are no easy wins. There are no easy weekends in the SEC.
Oh, no. Just like in baseball, you're going to see the same thing. There's, like we saw with the Butch year, not last year, but the previous year when they had a down year, it was literally just a few games, a run or two here and there, and you're a totally different team.
Oh, yeah, sure. All right, we'll go ahead and take our final break. We'll be back with one last segment on this Monday afternoon, right after this.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, TAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer availability. Eligibility may vary.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensagreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit Sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensagreen.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers, and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare. Serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
SignSource is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Buying a home or property can be the biggest investment of your life. The Wisdom Firm is licensed to close any property purchase in the entire state of Alabama. The office is on both Bent Creek Drive in Auburn and Highway 49 South at beautiful Lake Martin. The Wisdom Firm has you covered. Give Travis and his team a call at 334-826-0722 or check them out at www.auburnlegal.com for all your real estate closing needs. No representation is made that the quality of legal services is greater than the quality of legal services made by other attorneys.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Jim closing things out here on this Monday afternoon. Appreciate all of you out there being with us. Be sure to find us each and every day here. We'll be with you for your lunch hour, 12 to 1, on your Spectrum cable dial, WOTM, as well as Facebook and YouTube. Find us there on those channels. Check out the Auburn Blitz podcast every day, Monday through Friday. Around 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Brett and Faith will bring that with you. Randy will chime in as well. And you can find us, me and JJ, or me and Luke on the Tuesday nights on Sports Blitz Live. You can check out Brett and Randy on Saturday Sports Countdown. My goodness, we've got it covered. If there is a sport out there, now we'll dive mostly into Auburn, Alabama, SEC, football, but we do cover try to cover it all if we can. And so we've got it covered. Be sure to join us each and every time if you can. We'd appreciate it.
Speaking of covered, we even covered some gymnastics Friday night.
Yeah, you took in the gymnastics.
Yeah.
That's become a a big-time sport at Auburn.
Yes.
A lot of people really love it. They go.
My daughter is 6, and she's gotten into the wanting to do the gymnastics and stuff. So she had asked about it, and I said, you know what? Let's just go down there and see what it's all about. And we sat through the Iron Bowl of gymnastics, and I told you off the air, I'm impressed now with those girls because of the talent that it takes to jump on that vault and hurl yourself into the air and land and do it all gracefully and perfect. And then the one that got me was the beam. If they can walk on a beam that's as wide as our cell phone and land on one foot and land on their butt, and I mean, it was. I'm just telling you, you're sleeping on a sport for gymnastics of how much talent these kids have got.
Oh, I believe it 100%. I just go and look. I mean, not to be too. I mean, but the muscular.
Oh, there's no. I mean, I can say it. The leg definition in some of these girls is crazy.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you got to be, jumping
around. And the way when they do those bars and they're just constantly flipping around and holding on, and then they catch themselves with their legs and hurl themselves a different direction. I mean, it hurt me looking at some of it to how they could do that. That's amazing. I mean, I'm just, like I said, gymnastics is not the greatest followed sport. I mean, you get it in the Olympics, a lot of people get behind it. But say college gymnastics is not the greatest followed thing, but I'm telling you, if you want to see a good sport of good athletes out there, those girls have definitely got the talent.
A lot of them are sold out. They'll sell out Neville Arena for these big matches. So it's a growing sport, I think, for sure. Speaking of the girls, again, hitting the ball, the softball team doing extremely well. Ella Harrison seems to be the ace of the staff. She did have a tough game against UCLA, but overall she's now, I think, 7-1 on the year, if I'm not mistaken. 6-1 maybe on the year. So good for her, and hopefully that will continue. This kind of, you need some depth on the staff, and that seems to be what Auburn has got. But you need a really good starting pitcher that you can go out there and feel comfortable about to get a win on those, opening game series. And
we need to check in with the Malveaux and see how, what their thoughts are. Kind of like we get Pearl's thoughts and seeing where the team stands and how they feel. We need to get their ideas. We can get a little deeper into this thing.
Which one?
Well, that's be the great thing. Who handles the? I think the husband handles the heating. Yeah. I think we need to talk to his wife as far as the pitching goes, because I want to find out a little bit more about this Ellie and find out what they think of her.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. We'll try to do that moving forward. All right, it is the 23rd of February. On this day, happy birthday, Tom Osborne. 1937 he was born.
Is that Nebraska?
He's 89 years old.
My goodness.
Would that be right? Yeah, that would be right.
Tommy Frazier.
Yeah. Some of those great Nebraska. He won. The idea was that Tom Osborne couldn't win the big one.
Right.
He was great. I mean, he had Nebraska. He was in Nebraska from the 70s till 97, I think. And everybody said he couldn't win the big one. He couldn't win the big one. And then he had that. He won the national championship in 1994. He actually went to the national championship game in 1993. It wasn't called that, but it was I forget which bowl it was, and lost to Florida State on a field goal that it ended up, I think it was maybe it was a makeable field goal. Ended up losing that one on a field goal. Came back in 1994, won the national title. I believe went undefeated.
No, that was against Florida, correct?
That was not that. This was the year before.
Okay.
I forget who they beat in the bowl game, but they ended up sharing it with. Was it Michigan? Maybe. I think that they ended up sharing it with. But they won it in 94. 1995 is the one they just beat the mess out of Florida.
Right.
And then they came back, was a hair width away, went to the Big 12 title game in 96, got beat by Texas, upset, but then came back and won the national championship in 97. So won 3 out of 4 in that span. Could have won 5 in a row. That's how good they were during that time. Peter Fonda, Fred Bolitnikoff, Ed Too Tall Jones, Bobby Bonilla, and Kristen Davis from Sex and the City.
Okay.
Jim's favorite. He's Jim Hardy. I'm Andy Graham. So long for now, everybody. We'll talk again soon.